Well, here we are back on California Central Valley version 3. We are we're complete with field 6. I've hauled all the equipment home, and we've got our choppers put away, we've got our trucks parked. What I wanted to do today, we earned quite a bit of money chopping that field and hauling it to the feedlot. I think we took advantage of possibly a glitch with the assignment mod, where I started an assignment, I saved the game, I stopped the game, I came back another day, and it allowed me to harvest that field and take it to market, and I don't think we quite did it correctly. So, let's open the assignment menu. And sometimes you gotta hit escape twice, because I have the drive control mod, and I like the drive control mod. So it's control and M. Maybe I have to be in a piece of equipment. There, well, okay. So that's an airplane flying over. Let me just turn the volume down a little bit. We have a random assignment: cultivating, plowing, seeding, manuring, threshing, chopping. So I guess being we could do a random and see what comes up, because we don't have to take it. So let's request. Farmer Chris offers you an assignment: thresh wheat on field 19. Deliver the harvest to the biogas plant. Well, I would like to do that, but let's refuse assignment. Request a new one. Seed wheat on field 18. We could probably do that. Field 18. Accept assignment. Let's take this tractor. And yeah. So there was the part of the conflict you'll see with drive control and the assignment mod. It would not let me start the vehicle, so I had to go escape twice to get it to start. So let's see, our seeder. Kind of a little guy, ain't he? Oh, that's the row planter, so he won't plant wheat. What do we have for? There's our seed storage, and then maybe we don't have oh, let's go to the garage and look. We have that guy. See, he only does row crop, so we need a seeder. Ooh, we don't have one. So let's turn the speed down. Whoops, it's already in the afternoon. Dang it. So anyway, let's go to mods, and let's look at a seeding machine. Case IH. I wasn't sure if I was having problems with that. tell you what, you guys, I will pause the game, and I'll be back when I have a seeder, and I'll show you which one I chose. All right, hang on. Okay, guys, if you notice, I decided to go with the Case air seed drill. I wanted to try it out. I had used it before, and I wasn't sure if it was the one that was causing issues. So, yeah, well, what the hell? I'm going to try it out. And we're going to run up here. I know it's a little bit big for this tractor, but, you know, that's why it's a farming simulator game. I mean, the tractor it's working to pull it, so I'm not sure as if we actually go to put it to work if it's going to pull it okay. So, we'll get up here to field 18, put it in the field, and see what happens. That's all you can do sometimes. I mean, it'll pull it down the road, but a pickup could pull it down the road. It's different when you actually put it to work. So, but yeah, we are all over the place. Trying to stay straight. Here we got field 18 up on our right hand side. And we are planting wheat. We have filled our seeder. So I guess the best way in here is right here. So we're going to put our nose in the field here. And I'll show you how to generate a Courseplay course. Okay, we do not own this field, so we want to go to fertilize and seeding icon on the bottom. And we want to ditch the last Courseplay course that we had. That's why that was asking to drive course. And we want to calculate the current field's edge path, and there it is. And this is field 18. And we want to overwrite field 18 edge path in list. Okay. And what we want to do is go up here to the field work icon, and we're going to choose 18, and we want to open up our drill because we want to calculate the width. Okay, yeah, 13.6, and we are going to start in the southwest corner, and we're going to head north. We'll give 2 headlands. And generate a course. Okay, so we need to get over there. So come out here a ways, and then we'll turn. We'll kind of get lined up here. And drive course. And we'll get rid of our window so we can see what we're doing. And he is going the wrong way. Shut our machine off for a second. First, let's fold it up. Now, some mods, you will find that if it's in the wrong position when you start Courseplay, Courseplay goes through a series of enabling mods. And if you start in the wrong position to begin with, and being we were so far away from the start point, I think sometimes it's best to go to first waypoint, drive course. It forces him to, he's going to act up for me here. Let's stop driver. Let's get a little closer. Drive course. Stop driver. Okay, let's put our drill down. Turn our machine on. Drive course. I don't like that either. Okay. First nearest waypoint. Drive course. just got to play with it a little bit. Okay. We'll drive now. Okay, that worked. Yeah, and it's a matter of courseplay conflicting with the controls of a mod. And that's just something you gotta get used to. I mean, it happens. So he's out there drilling, and so far so good. He's field work done. It's going up. So we will just monitor him. And hopefully my audio is recording today. I'm going to quick pull up my Bandicam window. And I'm going to check my audio levels. So I was saying, yeah, my audio is recording. I just hope my audio is recording with the game sound. So I'm going to minimize this window again. And hopefully now you can hear both the audio of me and the game. There are sometimes too many settings that you're allowed to mess with. And yeah, it can goof you up. So being he's on a courseplay course, we can jump over here and check on our other equipment. So we got that truck. This has really turned out to be a cool truck. I like this Freightliner, Polar Bear Express. This is another truck from the same modder, and very cool truck. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot going on right now, so we'll just watch him. We'll just some of the settings you can do in courseplay. Of course, down here you have beacons and hazard lights on the street. And you can have beacon lights always, so there's lights that came on. Beacon lights on the street, never turn on. So you can have the beacon lights on. Start and end waypoints, and you can change those to show all. So you can see all the waypoints, so that's the path he's going to take. Or none. You can show none. And, you know, oh, and then you have the debug channels down here. Now, these help when creating courses and also with other things like traffic collision. When you click on this, you'll see some red lines show up above or in front of the tractor. I suppose we should have our waypoints turned on. But I suppose because we're not in traffic, they're not showing up. Let me go to the development stage and then try it. No? I guess probably because we're under field work right now. But we'll just let him do his job. So, we probably don't need those. We don't need those up. So just sit back and watch him. I'm just going to let this course play run. I've actually got to step out for just a second, and I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm back, guys. I had to go get a cup of coffee. Yeah, this field assignment mod adds another opportunity for making money. It's more realistic to actual farming because there's an entire industry, devoted to custom harvesting, custom farming. You may be a landowner, but maybe you don't have the equipment or the manpower to do that. So, growing up on a farm, we utilized custom harvesters because we had more crops that we needed harvested. And you only have a window of time to get it harvested. And if you have equipment breakdowns or your equipment's aged, and you're spending the first half of the year getting it ready, and then it breaks down on you anyway. Custom harvest crew, they come in, they roll in with combines and trucks and trailers, and they can harvest your fields and get your crops to market. And yes, it does cost money, but losing your crop in the field because you couldn't get it out of the field is worse. That I really don't know what he's doing. He's gone off. Stop. Not sure what was going on there. It's a good thing I was watching him. Okay. Shut our machine off. Let's fold him up. We are stuck. Get him up here. I don't know. That's odd. So let's pull up show all the waypoints. And he should have rolled up here and continued. I don't know what that was all about. Nearest. Right now. And he's just going again. He's just, well, maybe we're going to have to do some farming of our own. It would make sense that Courseplay Course would be defeated in this mod. It's for your use, not. So let's put our machine in the ground and let's do some farming just to do it here. We are on our second headland. .9% field work done. We could actually do GPS with this. Once we get a couple of headlands done, we can do GPS. That's another option for field work. We could actually probably do it now. Let's see if he'll take over in the course. He won't. So let's go ahead and end the course, close that out, and let's pull up the GPS mod. Now GPS, you have to sometimes pull up Courseplay so you can get your mouse over here. You turn your satellite on, and the wheel doesn't really matter. Working width, you can hit auto. You You want to turn to the left. You know, I'm not sure why we're not getting a let's turn our machine off for a second here. I want to figure this out. Oh, we're not seeing our course play course or our GPS lines. Working width was 13.6. Okay. Huh. Control 0. Okay, let's get rid of course play again. Not seeing my lines. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing my GPS grid lines, and I don't know why. When he gets to the end of the field with his auto turn, he should turn to the right when he gets to the end of the field. Well, let's just watch him and see what he does. Because I'm not seeing my GPS lines like you should. I mean, you should see a blue line that you should be following. And I don't know as if we have something. Okay, that turns the whole thing off. Oh, we want him back on though. Therein lies the great problem, is to decrease auto stop distance, increase auto stop distance. So we want to at least 12 meters from the edge, because we already made a there's the GPS line mode. So that's the thing, is wheel mode. Don't know. We'll find out when he gets to the edge of the field. Our air seed drill is getting dirty, so that's pretty cool. Okay, he should turn on his own, and he did. And so that was the GPS doing the auto turn feature. the end. It's just unreassuring that he does not have the GPS lines. So that's kind of hard to tell is he following his path. Well, he obviously is because he turned. Feel a whole lot better about it if I saw those lines, but he's working, so. So let's just zoom out and watch some drone footage. It almost looks like that seed cart is elevated above the ground until you get in up close. Got some hazard lights. Strobe works on it. Very cool. I don't think the auger does anything. It might, but oh, tank auger M. It does. That is cool. So the tank auger does move. That is cool. Down to a matter of, do we have enough seed in this planter to do this entire field? And we'll find out. So we may have to refill him, and of course in GPS and course play, when you run out of seed, you run out. There's no, it's like when you hire a worker, he continues to plant, which is nice, so it's almost like he's taking care of the cedar for you. Like he's, filling it, refilling it. We can shut it off here where we go over top of this field that we've already planted. Turn it back on. We're on bare ground again. So he gets down here and he'll turn around. Turn to the left. You can turn it off while you're turning. Turn it back on. So yeah. So we're at 24% of the field is harvested, and we're at 60% of our volume of our cedar, so we are probably not going to have enough seed. And the thing about GPS is you cannot walk away from it. It has to have an operator. So, I'm technically the operator right now, even though he's driving himself. I'm just, here along for the ride, making sure course or GPS is functioning correctly. So yeah, so I'm going to pause the recording because you guys don't want to sit and watch this whole thing, I don't think. So I'm going to pause the recording, and then when we get closer to the field being done, I'll jump back in. Okay? All right. We'll be back in just a flash. Well, our cedar ran out of seed, so I had to purchase a trailer with a cedar trigger on it, and I think we're ready to go back to work. I'm going to move that truck though. We should be filled up. We'll park the truck over on the edge of the field. Okay. Let's get back over to our machine. Put our auger up. And back to work. Okay, I'm going to pause the game again, and then I'll resume when we get the field just about done. Okay, just be right back in a second. Well, there we finished our field, and we were just paid 175,000 euros. 5,000 euros a hectare. So we can close out this. Let's see what the next assignment is. Canola on field 18. Well, that would be weird because we just planted it to wheat. Quest assignment. Seed wheat on field 7. Okay, field 7. I think field 7's pretty big. It is, because it's 50 hectares. Let's hold off on any more seeding assignments. Let's see about a threshing assignment. Or, threshing request. Thresh canola on field 19. Deliver the grain to missing Cargill. Oh, shit. Let's refuse that one. I'm just wondering what's all out there for work. Thresh wheat on field 18. Well, yeah, I'm in field 18. Oh, and you get paid for the delivery. Well, that's pretty cool. Thresh corn. Let's close out of this for a minute. Let's first shut our machine off. Oh, our machine is not responding to our drive control, so we gotta do that. There, now it's back responding. I'm curious, I'm right by field 18. I was wanting to accept the threshing field 18, combining field 18, because I wanted to see what happened, but we'll hold off for just a minute. And we're 35 minutes into this recording, so hey, we got to see the assignment mod at its beginning, middle, and end. And yes, we were paid 175,000 euros to seed that field. We'll go down here to the end of the field and park our machine. It is getting kind of late in the day. It's 7 o'clock at night, and I think we'll end this episode. This will be episode 5. Hopefully my recording software captured everything like it was supposed to, as far as audio and the pauses and stuff. But I just think it's probably makes a better video if you guys don't have to sit and watch the entire video of me planting a field. I think that if you see the beginning, the middle, the end, that's probably enough for you. So, well, we'll just end this episode here, and hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go ahead and save my game. And of course, I'm going to end my video with thanking everybody for subscribing. I said today we're up to 103 subscribers. Sure appreciate that. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you would like to see more of these videos, I'm going to do a complete series on this California Central Valley. We did the purchasable object function option at the beginning. So we're going to buy probably a pig operation and a dairy operation, and we'll be buying some fields eventually. We just need to get some capital built up, and then we'll buy a field or two, and then we'll expand our empire, our farming empire. But you guys know, keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up, and keep on farming. We'll catch you on the flip side. Later.